our job is to find out how a customer wants to use their home. It's not about selling them a product. It's about how are you going to live your life in this house and how can we enhance it? And that's what customer service is all about from the sales director's perspective, in that how can we make your home an even better place to live by what Majik House can add. As that goes on, what happens is our team of people start to come into the house, and we're very particular about how our engineers move into a home. And that starts with them rolling up in a van that is clean and them getting out of the van and looking like they mean business, so that their uniform is pristine and the way they conduct themselves with the customer is polite, effective, but always very conscious about that they're in somebody's home. So the start point there is leave your shoes at the door. And then it's about how the guys work in that environment, and they are encouraged to keep their tools and their workplace tidy as they work through the house, not leaving it so that there is a misinterpretation that we are messy workers and therefore we are messy in how we configure a project. It's about the tidiness indicates we know what we're doing and that we're very professional in the way that we work. As we get towards the end of a project, the customer then becomes more involved in what we're doing because our engineers will sit down with them and actually program the systems the way they want them to be. And quite often that's at night time because that's the best time for the customer to see the way the lights are. And the scenes are set with the engineer at that point in time. And that's when I think the bond between our engineers and the customer becomes quite significant, because they spend time in that environment helping the customer make the most of those rooms. Lighting is the key element to any home. Everything else we do is good and is great and is important, but nothing is as important as the lighting. The first 12 months after any project, we give free customer service for 12 months. So in that time, the customer experiences the very best of the support that we can offer as an ongoing basis, which means things like phoning us up, telling us when things aren't working properly. And interestingly, today it is a lot easier for us to be able to step into a program from a distance and be able to see what is going on in a customer system. We don't always need to attend site, which quite often is illuminating for a customer, because we don't have to always get in a van and get to the house. We can sit on a laptop and interrogate the system and find out what's going on. And sometimes we can actually head off an issue before the customer even knows that there is a problem, because of the way that we conduct something called our control floor system. So that is really important for a customer to know, that we are there to sort out anything that crops up, because most of the time a customer's knowledge of the systems that we put in place is very basic. They're not meant to know that. It's about us being the professionals and knowing what we should be putting in place. So the fact that we can interrogate a system from a distance over the last few years has become quite paramount. After the first 12 months, we offer support plans to our customers so that they can have an ongoing process with us where we can be available at certain times of the day or the week or the year to be able to deal with the issues that they may come across. And my belief is that the level of customer service that we deliver has enabled us to be in business for 26 years because our customers keep coming back to us. We also have a fantastic cadre of loyal engineers and staff. Many of them, in fact over 50% of our staff, have been with us since more or less the beginning of Majik House 26 years ago, which is fantastic, because what we get is our customers asking for engineers by name. Please can you send Paul because he knows my house, he knows my system. Please can you send Zach because he's so good at networks. And that is very rewarding for the engineers in hearing their name and being asked for specifically. But it's great for us because it means that it tells us the engineer has made a bond with that customer in terms of their expertise.